In the NBA, rebounding is paramount, both literally and figuratively. After a disappointing loss to the Wizards, the Raptors look to rebound this afternoon, and they're in the right place to bounce back with a W because Toronto is 3-0 at the Air Canada Centre this season. With another solid effort, the Raptors will maintain their perfect home record. People in the Mile High City are getting mellow. Promising rookie Carmelo Anthony is showing he's the real deal. And with point guard Andre Miller running the show, the Nuggets are a much improved team looking to make an impact in the West. Nuggets, Raps, up next. Live from the Air Canada Centre in the beautiful city of Toronto, it is time for Toronto Raptors basketball. And this afternoon, the Raptors take on Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets. Anthony's first regular season appearance here at the ACC. Last year he guided Syracuse to the NCAA championship, a young man from Baltimore, Maryland. Syracuse.
Been waiting a long time for this, Chuck.
I guess so. Well, good afternoon, folks. Along with Leo Rounds and Norma Wick, this is Chuck Swirsky. And Leo, I got some good news for you and some bad news.
All right, let's get the bad news out of the way. What is it?
Well, the bad news is Washington. It's file and forget, but Leo, that was an ugly ball game.
Oh man, look at that. 4 points in the second quarter, 36% field goal percentage. Out rebounded Antonio Davis, 0 points.
I don't remember that game. So let's move on. Let's talk about the good news.
Well, the good news is the Raptors are 3-0 at home. And that's what you want to do. You want to maintain your home court. They've outscored their opponents by 4 at home. They've beat some quality teams. New Jersey projected to be the top in the East. Washington, and of course, holding Dallas to 30 points below their scoring average. And then also you look at home, they get 5 more free throws a game and 9 more assists per game.
How about Denver, Leo? Last year, 17-65. What a transformation.
Tremendous. I mean, this is a focus on the young. Kiki Vandeweghe, the general manager, says, you know what? We want to be young and we want to be good on defense. We want to teach our guys. And guess what? They're doing it. 49 boards a game, number 2 in rebounding, number 2 in blocks. Opponents' field goal percentage is 38% and 9th in opponents' scoring. So they've really bought into the focus of defense.
And with more on Denver and, of course, Carmelo Anthony, here's Norma Wick. Norma?
Thanks, Chuck. Well, Carmelo, opening night's out of the way, the big showdown with LeBron's out of the way. Do you feel like you can just maybe relax a little bit and play now?
Yeah, I'm just feeling comfortable right now. I just go out there and just play my game and just relax out there on the court.
You had a career-high 30 the other night against the Clippers. Talk about your comfort level with the team and where you're at right now as a unit.
Well, right now I know my role on the team, what I got to do to help the team win, and that's, score, rebound, play defense. So I think that's what I did against the Clippers, but we couldn't pull it out.
When a guy leads his team to a national championship, of course, you think you should go number 1 in the draft. But when you look at the way things have fleshed out now and what LeBron's going through in Cleveland, do you like where you are?
Oh, yeah, I'm real happy where I'm at in Denver, the number 3 pick. I'm satisfied with what I'm doing right now with the team and everything.
Best of luck today.
All right, thanks.
Carmelo has a chocolate bar coming out. It's called the Mellow Bar. It has chocolate and caramel, and no doubt he's going to give opposition defenses a lot to chew on through the season.
All right, Norma, I hope it tastes a lot better than the old Reggie bar after Reggie Jackson. That was brutal. I'm sure this bar is very, very good. Now let's talk about keys to the game.
All right. Number 1 key when you're playing the Denver Nuggets, very important to focus in on transition defense. These guys will get out and run 29 fast break points Friday against the Clippers who want to go back to the days of Doug Moe and get up and down the floor. Control the boards, Denver number 2 in the rebounding. The Raptors going into last game against Washington had a +7 on the glass. I got to get back to that. And contain the point guards. Andre Miller and Earl Boykins, if you let these guys run wild, they're going to kill you. You got to keep out of the lane and don't let them do what they want to do, especially Boykins. He's owned the Raptors as of late.
And we're going to explore this matchup later on, Leo, but Nene and Antonio Davis, it's going to be huge.
Well, Antonio Davis has only had 1 game where he hasn't scored as a Raptor. In every game he's scored with less than 5 points. He's come back with 13 and 9, so let's see what he does today.
We may put Raptor on Nene today as well. So a battle of outstanding rookies in this class of jewels. Chris Bosh of the Toronto Raptors taking on Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets right now. Jamie Campbell, Jack Armstrong.
Jack, you have many years as a coach. Your team scores 4 in one quarter. What exactly are you going to do to motivate them to score more today?
Hey, victory favors the team making the fewest mistakes. Raptors have committed over 3 more turnovers a game than they forced. They got to do a better job taking care of the rock and force more mistakes, get the running game going.
4 other games today, but they're all starting after 6 Eastern time, including Detroit and New Jersey. We'll see you at halftime.
The Home Depot is more than a store. It's the difference between a room you live in and a living room. We've got the tools that make matching and coordinating easy. Brand name paints like Behr and Disney and CIL, and new blinds to pull it all together. Right now, get 10% off Tiffany window treatments by Shade-O-Matic. Bring out the designer in you at the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
Bell Simpatico high-speed internet service always makes going at high speed simple. And now, parental control service from Bell makes safety at high speed simple too.
Sign up now and also get a 3-month security package free.
I hear a voice from the back of the room. I hear a voice cry out, you want something good.
Cold filter what you don't need. Keep what's good. MGD. Keep it genuine.
The Home Depot Raptors basketball is brought to you by the Home Depot, by Air Canada, by Bell, by Foot Locker, by Miller Genuine Draft, and by Bank of Montreal, proud sponsors of the Toronto Raptors 2003-2004 season. And we are back live in Toronto. Gord Cutler, our producer, Paul Graham, our director, Dan Gladman, Forbes, Finn Robertson in the truck, and our ace statistician, John Russin, courtside, as a lot of Syracuse Orangemen fans, too many, but they're at the ACC.
Chuck, I never thought I'd hear, can you give me Denver Nuggets tickets in Toronto?
Destination NBA brought to you by the fine folks from Air Canada. And early season matchup, Nets and Pistons, Leo.
Yeah, Pistons off to a decent start. And, of course, the Nets struggling a little bit. They haven't played as well as a lot of people thought they would at this point.
And the starting lineup, Nene, Camby, Anthony, Miller, and Barry. Leonard out with an ankle injury, and Camby's off to a good start.
Oh, Camby's off to a great start. He's one of the big differences in this team defensively. And there's their head coach, Jeff Gzdelic, did an outstanding job with them last year with a lot less talent. He's got more to work with this year, and it's showing.
That's right. That winning percentage, very deceiving. Curry Davis, Jerome Williams, Alvin Williams, and Vince Carter, your starting 5.
Yeah, Alvin Williams still struggling. He's really looking to get it going offensively. They need his scoring, and maybe more importantly right now for the Raptors, they need his decision-making. Kevin O'Neal, very frustrated after the last game, but he says, hey, those are one of the games, as we talked about, you just got to get rid of and bounce back and protect the home court.
By the way, the Raptors made a roster move. They placed Chris Jeffries on the injured list with a lower back strain, and guard Rick Brunson has been activated for head coach Kevin O'Neal. Let's take a look at our key matchups.
Well, this is a marquee matchup right here. Carmelo Anthony and Vince Carter, although you will see some other players pick up on Anthony, but what a rookie start. 16 points, 5 boards, struggling a little bit with his shot, but which is normal, especially with the attention being focused on him. Vince has been outstanding for the Raptors, hasn't gotten a lot of help, but he's really going to have to work at both ends of the floor here.
Nene and Antonio Davis.
And this is a good young player. Nene Hilario has got a great body. He works real hard. We talked about the numbers for Antonio Davis. He's only been held to 5 points or less 22 times as a Raptor. He's come back with 13.5, 9.5 boards in those games the next night out. So let's see what he does